There is something creepy about Keir Starmer. If he doesn't set the hackles on the back of your neck up, you have got no spiritual antennae whatsoever.
But perhaps more fundamentally, freedom of speech.
Oh, God, blimey.
The imbalance in the libel laws between those that have money and those that don't creates a real risk that criticism will be stifled, purely and simply because those without money cannot afford to stand up and try to prove what they say is true. I've been doing a number of interesting things since David and Helen's case was in the courts over here. Lots of them involving human rights and protest.
I have to deal with the anti-vax campaigns because they will cost lives, and if we need to pass emergency legislation to deal with them, I'd be quite prepared to work with the government on that. For many NHS staff, it is really distressing. They're under huge pressure, and it's been building over the last few weeks and months. They're all doing their level best.
You have to choose now between Davos or Westminster.
Davos. The United Kingdom will play its part on the global stage in a way I think it probably hasn't.
Former Director of Public Prosecutions, Mr. Speaker, he spent most of his time prosecuting journalists and failing to prosecute Jimmy Savile, as far as I can make out.
In relation to online and social media, the first thing I'd say is this is not a law-free zone.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Let's begin with Starmer. Starmer has fundamental and indeed fundamentalist belief. He is a believer in the supremacy of law. It means the supremacy of lawyers, of people like him. He believes that basically human society should be constructed according to rules made by people like him, which are enforced by people like him, and prevent anybody else who is not like him from having a say in anything.
If a small group of secretive people manipulate and control one of the two great parties in Great Britain, what will they do when they have control of MI5, when they have control of all the levers of the state? Are they suddenly going to believe in justice, in proper investigations, in fairness? Or are they going to be the same as they are now, or even worse?
A bigger reset.
Are you surprised that your Prime Minister...
Could we ever get to a position when you cannot return illegal immigrants to their country of origin, then he is proposing international chaos?
Are you surprised...